Amazing, huh? Just very quickly doing some research and you find that information. Oh, here's some even more interesting information. So they talk about how the Democrats passed the Civil Rights Act. The Democrats fought the first one in 1960. It was a Republican senator that sat there and whipped up support for it, even though I will give the Democratic president at the time credit because he was fully in support of it.
Okay.
But none of the senators and congressmen supported it. And it was a Republican congressman that had to drum up support for it. Then moving forward into '64, they tried to develop another one. This one was a watered down version that the Democrats came up with. So they wanted to keep some of the rights back from the blacks and kind of do like this thing where, okay, yeah, we're giving you some rights, but kind of sort of taking some away from you. So they tried to pull that thing. And there was this Republican guy that was going to run for president. He actually fought against it, which, shame on you for doing that. But it's an interesting thing? After he did that, the Republican congressmen and senators, they had nothing to do with this guy. Yet, you got a guy named Byrd. Byrd, who to this day is still a Democratic politician. He's still a senator. He was a Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. Which, another case of the Democrats trying to rewrite history, the Ku Klux Klan was started by the Democratic Party as their way to keep the black man down and to terrorize the black man. Isn't that interesting? Democrat.
Wow.
That is the terrorist arm of the Democratic Party. So how is the Democratic Party, the party of inclusion and of black people? How does that work? So when you say, if you're supporting something, you're supporting evil, you actually are supporting evil by supporting the Democratic Party.
And you don't have to be, the thing is, you don't have to vote Democrat because you're black. Vote Democrat because you believe in their beliefs.
Right. Oh, that is so profound. Color. That is so profound. Say that again. Say that again.
You want me to say it again?
Yes, say that again, please.
If you're going to vote Democrat, do not vote Democrat because you're black. Vote Democrat because of your beliefs.
Yeah, because your beliefs align with the Democratic Party. If your beliefs truly align with the Democratic Party, then fine, vote for them. But if they don't, if you've been bothered to look, they probably don't.
Throw the color thing out the window.
Out the window.
Yes, because this is about politics.
But you know what?
Not color.
That's an interesting thing. The Democratic Party takes the black vote for granted. They don't have nothing to do with black people for 3.5 years. Then when it comes time for the presidential election, the white man in the Republican Party is going to take your rights away.
It's always a black and white thing.
They come up with the race issue. The Democratic Party...
Just throw the race issue out the window. Just throw it out the window.
It's ridiculous.
Vote what you believe in.
That's all you do. Exactly. Now, there's some more ridiculousness that we got from this guy. What would Jesus do? Jesus would bless you so that you could take care of yourself. That's what Jesus would do. He wouldn't give you a handout. You teach a man, you give a man a fish, he'll have fish for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he'll have fish for a lifetime. Exactly. Come on, dude. If you want to see what Jesus would do, that's what Jesus would do, because that's what Jesus said.
When the last time you picked up your Bible?
Exactly. When the last time you've been to church? Naked man. Help the poor and middle class, not the wealthy. Jesus helps those who help themselves. All right. Bail out for the wealthy. Now, believe it or not, I actually agree with you. But this is not a bailout for the wealthy. This is a bailout for the banks. I, like many Republicans, believe it or not, I don't know what they're saying at the Democratic little cross-burning sessions, but most Republicans do not believe in this bailout. You know why? Because we're basically making Wall Street part of the government. We're putting government ownership, ownership of these big companies, into the government's hands. So we don't like it. The other part I don't like is if okay, I'm going to put it like this. If my credit's bad, and I run into problems, and I go to the bank, and I say I need $2,000 to get me through this month.
So you need?
What's the bank gonna say? Sorry, your credit's bad. Right now, all of Wall Street's credit is bad.